Hello everyone, welcome to day 63 of my 77-day video challenge. Today we are going to talk about getting things done. Sometimes we come across this to-do list, what we create, the to-do list tasks and everything, which literally has no end. It keeps us so overwhelmed, giving us so much stress and anxiety. So getting things done gives us a framework, or it talks about a workflow that will help us to do the thing, that will help us to simplify all these tasks, reducing our stress and also giving us a good peace of mind. Now let us see what this getting things done framework is. It talks about five things. First one is all about collecting, then processing, organizing, reviewing and doing. Those are the five things. Mainly the main idea is the brain. Sometimes we use our brain as a storage device. What do I mean by that is, for example, when we are going through our day, we remember something. I need to buy that, or I need to talk to someone, or I need to make a call, I need to pay the bill, something, whatever it is. We just try to keep them in our mind or in our brain, that okay, all those list of items, and sometimes they will be even lost as well. So that time, if we are keeping them in our brain, it is like we are using our brain as a storage device. But this getting things done talks about, instead of using it as a storage device, we should have some other alternative items that we should use for those kind of things, and we can unclutter our brain, which it can use it as a for processing, or which can be help us with our actions instead of just as a storage device. That is the underlying what do you call it, like a theme, or thought process of getting things done. Now let us talk about those five things, what that workflow is talking about. Collecting is nothing but, in a day, whenever we are going through our day, whatever comes to our mind, we should have a system to note it down. It can be anything, just a simple paper that we are carrying with us, or simple notepad, or simple our phone where we have like a note or Evernote or anything like that. We should all have one system that is constantly, which is there with us, that we will be able to collect that thought and put it down on the paper. So whatever comes to your mind, same examples what I said, I need to make a call to so and so, I need to pay that bill, or I need to read that email, I need to respond to that email, whatever it is, just collecting all the everything goes into that collecting. So you just keep collecting them, everything, whatever is coming in your mind. Then the second thing is all about processing is like going through that list of items and seeing what needs to be done with this particular thing. Is it just do we need to take any action for each of those items, or it can be delegated to someone, or it can be maybe just a thought it was, but it can be deleted, now it's no more relevant, things like that. Just reviewing it, processing it, and making sure what needs to be done with each of those list of items what we have collected in the first step. And then third one comes is organizing is all about, first, like for example, it is a project, like we are talking something about gardening or fixing something in our home. That is one of the list items, for example, that goes into some bucket called projects. So this is like later, or maybe something needs to be done but it is into projects. Maybe something called a calendar item, that I need to meet someone so and so day, or I need to attend some event so and so day. So then maybe those are all going to our calendar. Or maybe not now, it is like after 6 months away, that particular task, whatever needs to be done, so it is down the line, 6 months later, or maybe 1 year later, whatever it is, fixing a timeline to it. So that is the way we organize that to-do list of items, whatever are going on in our mind. So that is your third step, organizing. Then fourth one is all about reviewing. Again, reviewing that list, making sure and putting a task or putting an action towards each of those things, what needs to be done to that. And last but not least is actual doing, like whenever we are sitting down, okay, now is the time, let me pay that bill, let me respond to that email, let me make that phone call. So allocating some time and doing those tasks. And also in the review, it's not like we'll just collect everything and just leave it. So reviewing is about, like we should put a timeline to it. Maybe every week I'll review that list, or maybe every 2 days I'll review that list, whatever it is. convenient to us. So putting a timeline to it and reviewing it. So once all those 4 steps are done, then we'll sit for engaging or doing those things. I really liked it. I thought I have my own way of doing things and putting them in Evernote. I think in one of the videos I did mention as well. I have separate notes or buckets, kind of new ideas, lessons learned, then my simple goals, what I want to do, or something gratitude journal, all these kind of things, different. That is mine. But so this getting things done also talks about this kind of a framework. So every day, whatever is going on in our mind, just collecting and putting it somewhere. That is, I think, the basic step. First of all, instead of keeping them in our mind, so sometimes we even get lost. Those things can get lost, or maybe we don't want to use our brain for a storage purpose. So that is the main idea of it. And once you collect it, then you process it later at a time, defined time, then organize it and review it, and finally get things done. That is all it is all about. So if you get a chance, please do read the book. It is Getting Things Done by Mr. David Allen. So wonderful book. There are so many workflows, so many methodologies, which not only for our personal life, even we can use them in our professional life as well to get our things done at our workplace. So I really loved reading that book, and I hope you will learn or you will get some ideas as well from that book. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all in my next. Thank you.